everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Amy. This is the channel about cross stitch. Welcome back to another episode where I'll show you some of my whips and just talk to you about life. There's so much to talk about when it comes to that, right? So this week was just another work week, and watched my grandkids this week, and nothing too like earth-shattering. Thank goodness, right? So let's get right into my whips. My whips for this week, I didn't get a lot of stitching time in, but I did get to stitch on a couple of my projects. Snowball Stand by Country Cottage Needleworks, and I got some more progress done on the tree branch and the stand itself, as well as the arms of the snowman. So I got a lot of that stand done down there. It's turning out really nice. I love it. So that's what I got finished on that one. And then I worked on my Lizzie Kate Halloween rules. I'm stitching it all in one piece on fabric that I dyed myself, experimented with. And now I'm on Eat Candy. So I got more of the border done that goes around all of them, and I got the words Eat Candy done. So that's turning out really cute. I'm using my own colors. I'm using the Sulky 12 weight. And I got this orange border done, Eat Candy finished, and I brought these black border lines down on each side. So that's coming along. I'm loving it. I'm really getting into stitching for the season that we're in. So I don't know. I know before I said that I want to stitch in advance, which is still true because I want to try to get things done to display for that season, but I also enjoy stitching items in the current season. So I probably do a little bit of both, depending on what I feel like. And that's all the stitching that I got done this week. Not very much, and yeah, it just is one of those weeks. I'm so tired after work. I don't know if it's because of the change of the seasons, but when I come home, I pretty much would just, have some dinner, watch some Flosstube, and then go to sleep. So we'll go ahead and move along into haul. I have just a little bit of haul this week. I bought from the attic Halloween a Hawk Run Hollow. I saw someone stitching that on Flosstube. And, oh, here's a nice big color picture of it. It's really cute. I love it. I love what it says on it. It says, "We do lie beneath the grass." And that's the first one that has like a skeleton in a graveyard. And then the second scene is just some scary trees. And then the third one says, "In the moonlight, in the shade of the yew tree." I don't know what a yew tree is. I'm about to look that up. I'm sure it's a type of tree, I'm guessing. "That they pass, hear us not." And then it says, "We are afraid." And then you got some witches with a cauldron on the fire, and a scary scarecrow with pumpkins. And it says, "They would envy our delight." And it's got Mummy and Dracula down there in a coffin in the bottom. And then it says, "In our graves by glowworm's night." By glowworm night. And it's got skeletons and dirt with a bunch of worms. So that's it's a pretty big pattern. I'm not sure if I'll stitch it someday as one big piece, or if I'll break it up as a bunch of smaller pieces, and I don't know. I'll probably do one big piece. I don't know that it would be, it might be too big to do individually and put on a Halloween tree, I'm thinking. So, I don't know. We'll see someday. I also bought from the attic some Ada fabric, 14 count. It's called Tarnished by Fabric Flare. And sometimes I like this kind of fabric. I like all kinds of fabrics. I thought this would be nice for a Halloween piece. So I got a piece of this, gray and white. Really nice modeling. And might do some kind of Halloween monsters or something on it. Then I saw Brenda Gervais. She had posted about on the United States Postal website. They have the first day issue of Mayflower envelopes, and they come with the stamp, the first day issue on it, and then it has an envelope with Mayflower in Plymouth Harbor on the water. I don't know if you can see that. And I bought it because I thought it would be nice to post on the back of my Mayflower Coming to America cross stitch piece. I might just like post the clear sleeve on the back of my cross stitch and then leave it like in that sleeve, you know, to protect it. But I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. So I bought also, this was like $9.99 because of all the artwork on the envelope. But then I also bought the first date of issue Mayflower in Plymouth Harbor, 1620. And then I just got the stamp on just a regular envelope, and that was only 99 cents. So I think on this one, I'm going to write down like my fabric, how many hours it took me to stitch the Mayflower, and maybe the details of it on this one, and mount this one on the back of the cross stitch piece, and then kind of keep the other one as a memento and not write on it. I don't know. When I finally finish the Mayflower, then I'll decide how I'm going to do it. But I got those. And then I also saw that they had 19th Amendment Women Vote first day of issue envelope. So I've already finished Suffrage Act, and I want to put this on the back of that piece. So that was 99 cents. So go to United States Postal Service and you could order your commemorative issue. You could order your stuff. Anyway, that's called crinkling. We'll skip it. As far as mounting my finished Blackbird, casting a spell, I haven't done it yet. It was a busy week. But I did make a little template for my frame. I just took some paper towels and I laid them inside of the frame, taped them together to get like a template size for my, I know I could measure it with a ruler, but I kind of think this would be a little bit more foolproof. And I'm going to probably cut it a little smaller than this because I want it to have a little room for the fabric and all that to fit in there. So maybe I'll try to video my finish of that. We'll see. But that's as far as I've gotten on that. I hope to finish it this week. I did get all my Halloween decor put up in the house. And so I'm going to do a tour of that. And I'll post that in a few days. So look for that video coming up midweek. And now let's go to our giveaway. I wanted to talk about our giveaway from last week. It was I Collect by Brenda Gervais with Thy Needle and Thread. And I stitched this pattern already. So this is a share. I laminated the pattern so it wouldn't get all bent up when I was stitching it. So this is a share for this week. And in my video, I asked you to make comments about what you collect to be eligible to win that pattern. And so let's talk about some of the comments. It's so interesting. Okay. Commons Park Farm said, I collect goats. Oh my goodness. I think baby goats, I can't talk. I think baby goats are so adorable, but to be honest, the grown goats scare me. But I don't know if it's because I haven't been around them very much. So, yeah. Hildy said she collects porcelain thimbles, and she's been collecting them since she was a teenager. And I think that's really cool. I'm sure that you have some really beautiful ones. Let's see. Nerdy Knitter says she collects toll trays from thrift stores. And I wasn't sure what a toll tray was, and I don't know if I'm saying it right, but I looked it up online and they are beautiful. I'm going to keep my eyes open for those when I go shopping at thrift stores. And let's see. Colleen likes to collect fabric, floss, sewing patterns, cross-stitch patterns, and sewing notions. A lot of you said that, and I'm right there with you. Teresa says she likes to collect crochet animals with her daughter. And I need to look online and see what those are too. Maybe you could send me an email, Teresa, with a picture of some of your crochet animals. They sound adorable. Let's see. More cross-stitch patterns by Sue Allen. Phyllis collects stitching items, scissors, needle minders, and tomato pin cushions. Julianne says she collects stash from the attic. So do I. And so she says she lives here locally and she hopes to meet me soon. I love that. I hope that if you ever run into me in real life at the attic or in public, that you'll say hi. I would love to meet you. It makes my day. I met a couple of ladies this last Friday at the attic. We're open at the attic on Fridays and Saturdays now. You don't have to have an appointment to shop. And so I met a couple of you on Friday. I don't work Saturdays. And it was so much fun. Totally made my day. I love it so much. I just wish we didn't have to wear masks so I could see your full face. But please say hi. Don't ever feel weird about saying hi and that you watch my videos, because I love it. It makes me feel so happy. Okay, and then Ava, she collects nativity scenes and Santas for over 30 years. Oh my goodness, I'm sure she has a beautiful collection. I'm sure you have a beautiful collection. I collect Santas also. I collect the cloth teak Santas specifically, but I also, if I see a cute Santa of a different brand, I'll grab it. My sister and I, we used to every day after Christmas Day go to, is it Nordstrom, I think? We haven't done it for a few years. But when they had the sales and the 50% off of the cloth teak Santas, and we would get one every year. And so we've kind of got a little collection, and they're so cute and adorable. So I can relate to that. Vicky collects antique samplers, patriotic, and a button collection. I have a button collection too. I put mine in a gumball machine. I got the idea from another Flosstuber, and so check out my sewing room tour, my stitching room tour, and see my button collection. Okay, Carol collects fabric, and Ronnie collects Scotty dog figurines. I'm sure they're adorable. Oh my goodness. Do you have Scotty dogs, Ronnie? I'm sure you probably do. Tell me how many you have. Let's see. Cassandra collects McCoy flower pots in all colors of the rainbow. She used to collect vintage colanders and bean pots. So I'm going to have to check out McCoy flower pots. I haven't heard of those, and I'm very interested to see what those are, so I'm going to have to Google that. Lorraine collects measuring cups and measuring spoons. I can understand that. Every time I go to the store and I see a new set or a unique set, like I want to buy them. I love all kinds of party dishes and baking things, and it's a problem. Paula collects china. She loves the blue and white stuff. My grandmother used to have the blue onion. I think that's what it's called, the blue and white dishes. And like whenever I see that, it reminds me of her. I love blue and white dishes. They're so pretty. Okay, let's see. Killy loves Amos. I think I'm saying that right. She collects handmade porcelain animals made by Sherry Pence. There's another one I'm going to need to look up. You guys might be starting a problem. I might need to start collecting all these things. Okay. And Kimberly, she collects sewing related items, nativities, cast iron, antique irons, antique horse bits, baskets, dishes, etc. Wow, that sounds like a wonderful collection. Sherry collects turkeys and snowmen. And Kathy said she collects scissors. She loves to collect scissors. And she said one time, it was so funny, Kathy, she was sewing with her favorite scissors on her couch, and she dropped them and they fell down into the couch, and she couldn't get them out. So they had tipped the couch over, cut a little hole in the lining fabric on the bottom of her couch to get her scissors out. I'm like, Kathy, I would have ripped the whole lining off. That wouldn't have stopped me. I would be like, oh no, you're not keeping my fancy scissors. Fran, she said she collects keychains, and I remember as a teenager having like keychains all on one ring, and it was like a mound of keychains. I don't have that anymore. I wish I did. I'm sure I would have some really fun ones. But I do have a keychain that was my grandmother's, and it's like a clear, hard, I'm not sure what it's made out of, but it has like an impression of like a rose. It's red and green. And I remember seeing that as a child, and then when she passed away, I was lucky enough to get that keychain, and I still have it. I'll insert a picture of that here for you guys to see. It's my favorite. I love it so much. Nancy collects mostly fabric, pattern, and books. And Sheila says she collects flower frogs, primitive decor such as old mashers, old wooden bowls, old spools, and spindles. And we were talking about how the flower frogs, the glass flower frogs, I totally want to get some of those because I want to find, I saw someone had taken the white milk glass, like candy dish bowl, and put the glass flower frog on top to hold scissors, and I thought that was super cute. So I definitely want to do that. Woo, it's getting hot in here. All right, so the winner for my giveaway from last week, for I Collect by Brenda Gervais with I Nail Thread, is Tammy Coyle. Tammy, congratulations, and thank you so much for watching and being a subscriber, and I appreciate all your comments every week. You won, so reach out, send me an email with your mailing address, and I'll put my email here below, or you can also message me privately on Instagram, and I put that, my Instagram name on the screen here for you. And it will also be in the show notes. So congratulations, Tammy. Thank you so much for watching. That pretty much sums up this video, but like I said, I'm going to be videoing the Halloween decor that I put out around my house, and so that tour should be up the latest probably midweek. So make sure you look for that and check it out. And if you're not a subscriber yet and you like my video, I would really appreciate if you would subscribe and leave me comments below about anything you've seen or heard. I love to visit with you. I read all the comments, and I just love it. I look forward to it every day. So thank you so much. Have a great week, and I'll see you soon. Happy stitching.